Enoch gathers his sons and speaks to them with urgency and solemnity, knowing that something extraordinary is about to happen. He does not know where he is going or what will befall him, yet he does not speak with fear. Instead, he warns his children to remain steadfast in their devotion to God and to turn away from those who worship vain idols, gods who did not create the heavens or the earth. These false gods, he tells them, will perish along with those who bow before them. He asks only one thing before departing, that no one search for him, for the Lord himself will return him when the time is right. No sooner had Enoch finished speaking than angels descended and lifted him upon their wings, carrying him upward into the first heaven and setting him upon the clouds. From that elevated place, Enoch looked around, and then higher still, beholding the ether stretching above him. There the angels revealed to him a sea of extraordinary size, far greater than any ocean known upon the earth. It was a vision that immediately signaled to Enoch that what lay ahead would surpass all earthly understanding. The angels then brought before Enoch the elders and rulers of the stellar orders, 200 angels in total, each responsible for governing the stars and their movements across the heavens, flying on wings and circling those who sail the seas below. Moving further through this realm, Enoch looked downward and saw the treasure houses of the snow guarded by fearsome angels who controlled when those stores were opened and released. He was then shown the treasure house of the dew, its appearance resembling the oil of the olive, shimmering with the likeness of every flower upon the earth, also carefully guarded and sealed by angelic keepers. Enoch was then led upward into the second heaven, where a darkness deeper than anything on earth surrounded him. There he saw prisoners suspended in the air, watched over by dark angels, awaiting a great and boundless judgment. These captive angels wept without ceasing, and when Enoch asked why they were tortured so relentlessly, he was told they were apostates who had abandoned God's commands, followed their own will, and turned away with their prince, who himself was bound in the fifth heaven. Enoch felt profound pity for them, and they begged him to pray on their behalf. He responded humbly, questioning who he, a mortal man, was to intercede for angels. Enoch was then taken into the third heaven, where he looked down upon a place of breathtaking beauty. Sweet flowering trees filled the landscape, their fruits fragrant and overflowing with goodness. At the center stood the tree of life, adorned beyond all existing things, gold-looking and fire-like in appearance, producing fruit of every kind. Its root extended to the garden at the earth's end. From this paradise flowed 4 springs sending forth honey, milk, oil, and wine, winding their way down into the paradise of Eden. 300 radiant angels kept the garden, singing without pause in service to the Lord. This place, Enoch was told, was prepared for the righteous, those who endure suffering, feed the hungry, clothe the naked, and walk without fault before God. On the northern side of the third heaven, Enoch was shown its opposite, a terrible place of cruel darkness, murky fire, frost, ice, and merciless angels bearing instruments of torture. This place was prepared for those who dishonored God, practiced corruption, sorcery, murder, theft, and idolatry, and who exploited the poor while enriching themselves. From there, Enoch was carried into the fourth heaven, where he witnessed the movements of the sun and moon. The sun's light exceeded the moon's, its wheel, driven by marvelous speed, attended by 4 great stars, each commanding 1,000 more. By day, 15 myriads of angels accompanied it, and 6 winged beings kindled its flames. Enoch also saw the phoenixes and chalkidri, extraordinary creatures with lion tails, crocodile heads, and wings like angels, bearing heat and dew as commanded by God, accompanying the sun endlessly in its revolution beneath the heavens.